Good morning. Welcome to Down Junction. Merry Christmas all. Well, happy Boxing Day. I hope you all had a great, fantastic day yesterday. Yesterday, I received this fine logo from Santa Claus. It is a Hattons Class 66 GBRF C-Mex. It is the C-Mex Express. As you can see, it's a cracking logo. I've already put the decoder into it. So what I'm going to do is show you step by step using the NCE powercab how to program your loco. So simple. I'll even show you how to reset the decoder as well using this NCE. It's quite so simple. So what we'll do, we're going to select. You press the select on the powercab, and you press number 3 and enter. Now number 3 is the default setting for the loco, so hopefully it should move. And it does. I'm put right on the track. There we are. So setting number 3 moves the loco one direction and another direction. As you can see, I'm using a separate program track, which I highly recommend you use using the NCE powercab instead of using it on your track. So definitely 100% agree for you to use it on a separate program. So well worth it. Quick little setup. Contact DCC supplies, or I kind of bring it up. Obviously, it's got a little green plug what goes in the back of the unit. So if you get a separate one of them, they only cost about a couple of pounds or a pound each from DCC Concepts or whoever your NCE powercab supplier is. They're guaranteed to carry the spares. So we'll get back to programming the loco. So program the loco, right? Okay. On the bottom of your powercab, I've got the program escape button. Now bring that into view. So you press that, and it brings it up that main thing. Press it again, press it again, and press it again. Use program track. So you've got the program track then there. Now press enter. And it brings up number 1, number 2. See what it brings up as various ones. Any NCE effects, number 7's recovery program, which I'm going to show you that in the next stage. So decoder unlock, we'll go there. So what we're going to do, we're going to press number 1. It'll say program weight, manufacturer. So yet again, you press enter, brings up decoder version number 9. Enter again. Right, so on this one, you're going to enter the short address. So you're going to press your number 1 for yes, short address number 3, which I always leave it at number 3, regardless anyway. And then you press, you enter. Activate this address is number 1. Now on this next screen, you're going to enter the long address. So what I usually do is use the last 4 digits of the loco running number. On this one, in instance, it is 6780. So what you're going to do, you're going to press your numbers. So you're going to press number 6, then your number 7, then your number 8, and then your 0. Then you can press enter. To activate this address, you press number 1, enter no, because you don't want to set the configuration. Well, I don't know. That's something else which I need to learn on this. So you're going to press enter, and then you can press escape. Escape again. So it brings up on the top there, loco address 6780, which is this C-Mex livery. So what we're going to do, we're going to move the loco and see what happens. And there we are. One loco programmed up. So as I was trying to explain to you before on this next little tuition, is how to reset the decoder if you do anything wrong with the decoder. Bring the loco back out of view for you. So that's a loco programmed to 6780. So what we're going to do, we're going to clear the loco back to factory settings on number 3. So we'll show you how to go around with that. So we'll stop that loco there. So as I showed you before, you're going to press your escape button. Okay. Program on main. No, you don't do that. Again, assign loco cab. I don't know if that's regarding having another one of these units. I don't know yet. I've still got to read into it. System clock, which you don't want to use. Program track, and which you will use. So you're going to press enter. Okay. And then what we're going to do, we're going to scroll along to number 7. So you press enter again, and then enter again, and it brings up number 7. But what you can do, you can use your short keys and press number 7 on the power cab, which that brings it up as well. So we're going to press enter. No, we'll go back to it again, Craig. We've done that wrong. So we'll go to number 7, and you press enter again. Yeah, you press enter, I think. No. Oh, Craig, you've done it wrong, haven't you? No, you haven't. Two seconds, guys. Number 7. No. Enter that. Short circuit detected. What's happening there? We'll just unplug it and reboot it back up again. First time this has happened with us. Always happens on a live stream, doesn't it? We'll just booting the power card back up again. Right, so there we are there. Obviously it's set at number 3, so it doesn't want to use it. So select loco 6780. So that's a program roll back in there. So we're going to go on to resetting this decoder again. So program escape, number 4, enter, number 7. Right, you press number 7, it brings up the recovery program. Now we're in business. So you press number 1. Okay. Now as you can see, it's counting through the loco is moving as it's resetting the decoder, putting it back to factory settings. It gives it the countdown to, I think, 127, 128. Maybe a bit more. 127. So we press escape out of that. Obviously, that loco is addressed there as 6780, and it doesn't want to move. So you press select loco, number 3, enter. Now that's put it back to factory settings. So there we go. Hello, Doug Meyer, you all right? So that's the loco back to factory settings using the NCE power cab. Merry Christmas, Doug Meyer. Just a quick tuition video regarding the NCE programming. Right, so there we go. Hello, Anthony, how are you? So we've ran through the loco, we've programmed it, and we've reset it. Oh, excellent. So, like I say, we've programmed the logo number. We've run through how to reset the decoder. So I'm going to put the local address back in. It's so easy using this compared to the Hornby units and those things. But it's entirely up to your own decision. But I do really recommend the NCE powercab. So, yeah, again, program escape. Number 4, enter. Brings up the program track. Number 1, which you can see, it's bringing it up there now. Manufacturer. We'll enter that. Yes, he did, Anthony. He brought me this Class 66. It's a Hattons one. I know it's a Hattons logo. And then we'll go number 1 for set up short address, which is number 3. You press the enter. Enter again, number 1 for that to activate it. And you set up the long address, which the local address which I use is 6780. 6780. As you can see there. Press the enter. Activate this address. Number 1. Enter no. And then you just press your escape. Now the program is set at 6780 for the local. Right, consistent is one of the right. I'm going to run you through this with this one, Doug Meyer. It is so easy using the NCE powercab. So I shall get the other Class 66, which I've got, on the sound version. Right. No, it's exactly the same run through with the sound version, Anthony. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to run through consist using the NCE powercab while we're all here, if we're all interested. Hello, East Midland. So what we're going to do, I'm going to turn this logo around on the program track, and we're going to get the other Class 66. Just so easy to do this. Right, so there's one logo. We'll just get the other one. Right, both of these logos have got the Hattons decoders in. They are Hattons 66s. So, consist using this. We'll move the logos down here a second. And I'll show you what to use. I did do a video prior to this one. That's better. Right. So what we're going to do, you've got the second row up, which is here, yeah? So you're going to press your setup. Okay. Now, it says there, consist. You press enter for advanced. So simple. So you press your enter button. So consist address, that's 127. So basically what that's telling you, these two logos will be addressed to consist 127. So we're going to press enter again. Right, lead logo. You can have a choice of lead logos which you want. I mean myself, I'll just use, for instance, 6848. So we're going to enter 6848. So we're going to press enter on that one. So the lead logo direction of this logo is going to be forward. Okay. So we're going to enter that one. Now the rear logo, which I'm going to use, is 6780, which is the C-Nex. So we're going to enter 6780. And then you press your enter button. Now you're going to change the direction to this one to reverse. So you press your direction button and it changes it to reverse. And then you press your enter. Now, Both locos are now ready to run in consist. So what you're going to do, you press escape out of that, so it brings you out of that screen. And then you've got your consist running. Obviously, you've got programmed that one in. So watch this. Loco should move one way and it should retain the gap what's in the middle. Then you've got two locos running in consist with one another. Easy as that. So we're going to connect them both up. There we are. Both locos are now connected. So we're going to direction. Obviously, I've got different buffer beams on these class 66s. So you can run more than as many locos as what you want in a consist. So we're going to stop the locos there. And we're just going to uncouple them. You have to bear with me on this one. I do need to get an uncoupler tool. Right, so both locos are now uncoupled. And what we're going to do, we're going to kill the consist. So you go back to the NCE powercab, move that one down there and that one there, so it gives us a bit of a thingy. So you're going to go into the second row again, you're going to press clear. Okay, now it's got the consist there, kill consist. What you're going to do is, can you remember when I said 127? So you're going to type in 1, 2, and 7. You press enter. That's it, consist clear. So if I want to move 66, 6848, so we're going to select logo 6848, enter that. There we go. That logo is moving without you moving the other class 66. Right, spot on, fella. Thanks. Excellent, Dougmay. Nice and easy instructions. How do you set up an old when you press one initially? In which way, Dougmay? I've ran through how to reset your decoders using the program track, how to program your logos, and how to run consist. That one up there, this other program track which I haven't got connected, it was for DC use only, but I'm not DC anymore. So I'll move that logo down there. So I do need to put another line in. Oh, it gives you the option for advanced. I've never come across that one yet, took mine. Right, so do you want us to run through consist again with you again? Just let us know and I will. It's so simple and I'll talk you through it again. That's no problem. If you want us to run through consist, that's not an issue. No problem, Anthony. Not a worries. It's so simple using the NCA power cab. Honestly, just play back this video if you can. But what I'll do, I'm going to run back through for you again. So simple. Right. So we've got two locos back on the track. We'll move that one down there and we'll move this one a little bit further forward. There. Consist. Okay. You got your second row here. I'll do it again anyway. because I did like it. It's quite fun. So you press your you press your setup. Okay. Now you press your enter for advanced. I've never used the old. Maybe the old is to bring up the previous. So you press enter. Consist address 127. Press that again. Lead loco. Type in 6848. Enter that. Keep that one going forward. You press your enter button again. Real loco, which I'm going to use 6780. So you're going to press your 6, your 7, 8, and 0. And then you press your enter button again. You're going to change the direction to that to reverse. You press your enter button. And there we go. You press your escape to get back to your main screen. Now we have 2 locos ready to run in consist. I'm not coupling them up yet, just to show you there. There you go. Now we change the direction. Just like that. Couple them up. There we are. Easy. So easy to run in consist. I'm going to shoot just now, guys. I've took too much of your Boxing Day up. So, yeah, basically, Doug Meyer's right. So basically, you can stop that. I'll stop that there a second, and I'll basically when you can press your add button. You can add more locos. You can have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Depends how many you want to run in consist. But I do highly recommend if you're running hattons class 66s and you've got the hattons decoders in them, they run perfect together. If you're running Bachmann locos, make sure they're running with identical chips. It makes life so much a lot easier regarding that. Same with Hornbys. If you're using Hornby class 60s or anything like that, make sure they've got the same decoder in them. Yeah, fair enough. All decoders are not done exactly the same. What about it's exactly the same thing, ball Andy, ball 55. You put your loco on one end, put your stuff in, you put your locos on your program track, as I explained to running consist. You do that, put your train in the middle, put your locos either end. That's it, job done. So easy. That's with top and tail. But you can program as well on your main line to running consist. You don't have to use your program track, sorry. So you can have your locos on your main line. Like I say, you run through the step-by-step how to do it with the NCAA, hence your top and tail, so I can have carriages, wagons, or whatever in between these. But what I can do, I'm going to unplug the, I'll unplug the program track. In fact, no, I'll tell you what I'll do. I can do it with this anyway, regardless. So we're going to separate the locos. I'll get a wagon. Just one because I'm using a short program. So we'll just bring in a wagon, just for instance, while we're on here. There we go. We've got top and tail with a wagon in between. It's exactly the same setup. Obviously, I'm on my program track. I'm not using the main line at the minute. So there we are. Direction. See, I've already got a piece of flexi from program track for this. So simple once you know how to use it. Absolutely simple. There we are. So we're gonna take that out of there. That wasn't meant to happen. There's George to come in the bedroom. No, that's no problem, don't worry. I always use my program track to move the locos and to go through various steps to make sure everything's working. But what I'll show you what you do need extra for the program track. I'll just kill the consist on these first, and then I'll show you. Clear consist 127. Enter that. That's it. You consist clear. Done. Finished. So we're going to move loco. Select loco. 6 7 8 0. Enter that one. Move that one out of the way. Chorus rail doesn't move. Not until you record it. So basically, we'll get back to what else you need. I've always, when I was at fair recently, when I first started with this, with the NCA powercab comes only with one of these bits. See these little square units. So what I've done, I've got the program track with another one of these. This is the program track bit, and I've got the obviously set up underneath my board here regarding that. So I've got two plugins, one for the program and one for the main line. So definitely recommend you just get one of them little things and then put in your program track. Happy days. Job sorted. So that's me done for today. I just hope you all have a great Christmas. Hit the like button, hit the sub, tell people about it, share the video. You know what to do. So enjoy the rest of your Christmas. Take care and have a great time. And be merry and have plenty to eat and drink. So we'll catch you all later. Ta-da for now. Bye-bye.